Good morning, students. Hope all of your paper is going well and you are doing good in the board examination. So today, the final hour tips for the subject economics are there. I will be covering the macroeconomic portion, which is assumed to be very difficult. But these are some of the important topics which you must look out for. And if you are going to look out for these topics we have done already many times in class. And if you are going to look out for it, you can do really good. So let's start. The first chapter, which is National Income and Related Aggregates, it is of 10 marks. The topics which you should look out for are two-sector economy. Two-sector economy model is there in your course. Three-sector economy model is not there in your course. So look out for the two-sector economy model in which household and your firm is there. Then circular flow of income, Great Depression of 1929, a theoretical portion. Then measurement of national income. There are three methods of measuring national income. The first is the product of the value-added method, income method, and the expenditure method. One question definitely of numerical comes from income and expenditure method. Very easy. You should be knowing the components. What comes under the income method and what comes under the expenditure method. This has been explained to you many times in class. Then coming to the value-added method. An independent question may come of value-added method. Mainly the question comes of theory over here from the value-added method, and over there the precautions which you should be taking care of while using the value-added method is asked. And one more problem which comes under the value-added method is the problem of double counting. ठीक है, problem of double counting, make note of it. Then coming to the real GDP, you are asked to convert real GDP into nominal GDP, or you can be asked to convert nominal GDP into real GDP. GDP deflator, very easy topic this is, and the question is of 4 marks around. Then GDP and welfare, and then externalities. The externalities can be both positive and negative. If any positive impact is falling on the economy, that is said to be the positive externalities, and if negative impact is falling there on the economy, that is called the negative externalities. Have been informed to you in the class many times. Unit marks 10. Do these topics, definitely you are scoring 8 to 10 marks in this unit. Now coming to the second part, very easy, you can score entire 6 marks of this unit, money and banking. Easy topic, you have been studying this topic many times, a common topic. First, the function of money, evolution of money, how the money came into existence, then types of money, then drawbacks of barter system, then money creation or credit creation process, very important many a times every year. In fact, the question is asked from the credit creation process. A chart was prepared for you in which it was demonstrated how the money creation process or the credit creation process takes place. Then functions of central bank, bankers bank, banker to the government, custodian of foreign reserve, monopoly of note issue. These are the independent functions. These independent functions can also be asked to you from this chapter. Then the quantitative and the qualitative measures of credit control. Very important this topic, no doubt this. This topic is coming both in the second unit, which is money and banking, and also there in the determination of income and employment. So two places this unit, this topic is coming. So you should not leave out this quantitative and qualitative measures of credit control. Now coming to the third unit, which is determination of income and employment, the highest marks this unit is having 12 marks. Aggregate demand, meaning, aggregate supply, meaning. Then components of aggregate demand and aggregate supply, numerical based on the following. And in the numericals you may be asked to find out the average propensity to consume, the average propensity to save, autonomous consumption, aggregate demand, consumption, autonomous saving, investment, etc. Then the numericals can be based upon the investment multiplier. The formula of investment multiplier, the symbol of the investment multiplier is K. Over there you will be asked to find out K, MPC, MPS, income, national income which is also called the change in saving, change in income, change in investment, etc. Then inflationary gap, deflationary gap, what are inflationary gap, what is deflationary gap. Then impact of excess demand, then excess supply on employment, quantitative and qualitative measures used to solve the problems of inflation and deflation, and last, establishment of equilibrium level of income. So look out for these topics and you can secure good marks over here. The numericals are quite easy. The formulas are also easy, but you have to mug up the formulas and you should be knowing it how to apply these formulas, and this has been made you done in class many a times. Then coming to the fourth unit, which is government budget in the economy. Government budget meaning components of government budget, objective of government budget, revenue receipts, revenue expenditure, capital receipts, capital expenditure. These are some of the items which you should be knowing thoroughly. Weightage is 6 marks. Only this much you have to do in this chapter, and if you are thorough with these things, you are definitely scoring 6 marks. Then coming to the last unit, which is balance of payment and foreign exchange. What is balance of trade? Its components. What is balance of payment? Its components. Current and capital items which comes under the balance of payment account. Then foreign exchange, determination of foreign exchange, managed floating. Definitely question comes from managed floating. This is also referred to as dirty floating. Then fixed exchange rate system, flexible exchange rate system. If you are going to be thorough with these topics which I have mentioned over here, mark my words, you are doing well in your economics. Still you have ample of time to do good in your economics. If you have not started working, just look out for these topics, and all the best from my side. That is all from my side. Thank you so much, students. Bye bye.